Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's time for some more summoning. Last time we managed to get all the pieces of the broken seal, and we did one level of the elemental barrier section. So now we're going to be moving into, I assume, the next couple levels. Alright. I've got a war axe and a falchion. I dropped a bunch of stuff back at the seal entrance. Those who enter this teleporter choose the shortened path. I mean, shortened path could be good, but long path, there's something to be said for that too. A warning to all who would pass further. Beyond lies the lair of the Dark Mage's undead companions. Write a rune. Okay, at least I can get out. Hit. Rolled 30. Damage 0, so I can't hurt these things. Okay. Well then, we're gonna run. That which holds the essence of magical power is needed to pass. Holds the essence of magical power. Nightshade? Nightshade. Oh, that encumbered me. Ow. What do you mean nothing to take? I'm standing right on top of it. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't kill these enemies, so I don't feel comfortable stopping and trying to pull out the map. I will peek in these chests that I just got really quickly. Nightshade and an Odin rune. Ow. Okay. Some more Nightshade and Odin rune. We can drop this. Oh, wow. Sandals and black boots and a Jera rune. Jera rune is for healing. Let's go ahead and heal. I don't know why I would want or need sandals. Bunch of clothing I don't need. I know I'm moving abysmally slowly. Just trying to get myself... Okay, the door resists my Kano spell. Awesome. Let's try to... I guess I have to weigh down this plate. I don't know how much it needs. More than that. Sandals. I mean, is there a point to my footwear? Still not enough to weigh it down. Yeah, it takes quite a bit to weigh this down, it looks like. Okay, you know what? We're going to revert our save game. Because here's the thing. I can't kill those things yet. I want to be able to kill them so I can explore more fully and not feel like I have to just run away from everything. Floor plate, lights and a ball and a door that I can't open with Kano. Stepping on that doesn't cause anything to happen immediately. There's a switch there that needs to be hit. All right. Ow. I'm assuming I need to get the ball onto that thing. Hmm. Oops. Yes, I know my Kano spell explodes on a wall. No, I want you to stop. There. Can I stop you? No, because when I walk on that, then it starts moving again. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Don't have a corpse or anything I can push on any of these switches to hold them down. Oh, you know what I do have? I do have a magic wall that I could make. I had to pull up my notes because I didn't remember the cross, palm, rock on, hook. Cross, palm, rock on, hook. Yeah. It'd be easier if I translate it into BD. BDKG? No. BIKG. Yeah, BIKG. I'm just gonna translate it. Okay. So if I cast Magic Wall on that, and then I use Kano, my Magic Wall disappeared. Son of a... There we go. Do I want to take that damage? I guess is the main question. I think I can do it a little bit better. I also used up some extra MP, so let me do it one more time, see if I can do it a little bit better. Prepare 2 magic walls. Okay. Kano doesn't take up much, so I'm actually going to do that. I think that's okay. There we go. No. Did we get it? We got it. Okay. Took a little bit of damage. It wasn't quite as smooth as I would have liked. Oh, I wonder if that hurt my armor. Let me see. Yeah, I lost a point of armor class. Have I already lost that? Let me just check. No. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't want to lose some armor class from pushing this ball with my body. I wonder if I could just if I put magic wall on it, the magic wall will eventually disappear. The door might close, and I might not be able to get back. So let's not do that. Damn it. Okay. That is as high as I can get it now. I'm going to go ahead and save the game. I'm going to take my armor off. Just do this part naked for a second. Okay. The easier thing would be if I could just weigh this down. Let me see. This is 43 kilograms. Is that enough to weigh it down and keep it weighed down? No. I wonder how much I need. This would make it 50 total. 50. All right. 50 is what I need. Sweet. Now we can just let it roll past. And I can be a step too early and take a crap ton of damage. There we go. Oh, my magic wall disappeared. Wow, that disappears really quickly. Okay, so I need to prepare 2 magic wall spells. Need to weigh that down. Need to put 1 magic wall on there. Then once the ball gets past this... Oh, I didn't even need a second magic wall. Look at that. Okay, we did it. Hooray. Prep another couple Kano spells. Welcome to the Forge of Kern, a master sword craftsman. Ooh, free weapons? Storage area, keep out. Oh, well, if I'm supposed to keep out, then I guess I'll keep out. I don't want to piss him off by stealing his stuff. Greetings, I am the swordsmith Kern. I suppose you have come to me in search of a weapon that will harm those vile ghouls. Ah, the mere thought of the undead sickens me. What do you know of the ghouls? Not much, my friend, save that no normal weapon will cut or pierce the ghoul's skin. They said only a blade forged of pure silver and melded with a holy symbol can hurt the creatures. Many men have come here asking me to forge such a magical blade, men seeking to possess the unknown spoils hidden in the domain of the ghouls. Have you forged one of these blades as of yet? Nay, and I will tell you why. I need a large amount of pure silver. Pure silver, mind you, not diluted or tainted by other metals. And then there's the holy symbol. It is quite a complicated process forging pure silver into a battle-hardened blade, but it can be done. I would also ask a proper price of 5 pieces of gold for crafting the magical silver sword. If I bring you the pure silver and the holy symbol, you will make the sword for me? Aye, I may even be able to help you. Seek out a man by the name of Regad. He was a holy man from a foreign land. For one reason or another, he set aside his vows of fealty and joined the Horde. He is a good man and no longer holds any spiritual value to the symbol of the deity he once worshipped. Ask him about the symbol. Regad might be willing to part with it. Then all you would need is the silver for the blade and the gold to pay me. I cannot help you with that, but I wish you well. I could use the 5 gold pieces. Alright, so I need to leave 5 gold pieces here. I'm just going to go ahead and drop them. Drop them a little further away from him in case he's got greed, got larceny in his heart. Alright, left the 5 gold pieces there so that we can have the money ready to pay. I'm tempted to at least look at this stuff. Let me go ahead and save the game in case he gets upset that I'm stealing out of the storage area. What do we got? A buckler and chain leggings. Don't really need either. The buckler could be handy. A spear and some chain gauntlets, which I already have. Morningstar would be nice. Broadsword buckler. Okay, so some decent stuff. I got plenty of broadswords. This sack weighs 48.5 kilograms. Good night. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and do our carrying trick. Hopefully these weapons will break soon. Let me come talk to him and make sure he's not going to be upset at me for stealing the stuff. I'm borrowing the stuff. Apparently not. That's cool. Alright. Can I get some normal enemies to fight, please? Apparently I can't go any further this way. Alright. Oh, crap. I meant to save before I walked in there. Just trying to save, and that didn't happen, and that looks dangerous. Looks like a floor that might poison me or something. 3 skulls. South, Kern's Forge. Into the center, so shall you be thrown. Into the grasp of the undead. So this looks like it'll teleport me into Ghoul City. This will take me to the Forge. And that'll take me to the center. I guess I will explore the center and see what that is. Before I do, I'm going to go ahead and save again. And we're going to try walking on that dangerous looking floor. It looks like it's going to poison me if I walk on it or something. Maybe not. Okay. Where does this take me? Fools! I cannot believe them. May they fall into some hidden pit and rot. Without me they are nothing. If they were truly comrades in arms, they would have simply listened to my orders. Who are these fools that you speak of? Have you no idea to whom it is you speak? I am Merkermet, perhaps the greatest swordsman and leader of men that this world has ever known. Yet my men have left me to seek greater fortune. Matters not, I shall find others to follow me into battle. Then, when I am high in favor with the Dark Mage, they shall come to me begging. Perhaps your men left you because you are both arrogant and boisterous. You should watch your tongue, for I may choose to teach you a lesson in swordsmanship. If you only knew the truth. No matter, I am better off enlisting others. Toe was a fair swordsman, but no match for me. He was a hopeless romantic, lost to passion, and so weak. I despise him, for he always thought his skills greater than mine. And Jared, I never did trust that scoundrel. He is a thief and a beggar. Merely because I told him to take the sacred tome does not mean he could have it. Then there is Kristoff. Such a fool. He always thought he deserved as big of taking as mine. I am surprised he can master even the simplest of sword maneuvers. Had he not left, I would have disposed of him. I will be on my way. I am surprised these men did not dispose of you. I grow weary of your company, stranger. It is time you learn why I can afford to be arrogant and boisterous. It will be a pleasure taunting you during your death throes. Oh, we are to fight. We are to fight. Okay. 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 Well, yeah. So he's kind of like what's his face from Hollow Knight? Whoever the boisterous thing is from Hollow Knight that sucks in battle. Okay. Well, I'm actually getting kind of low on magic. I gotta be a little careful about that. Also, let me look at the palimpsest. Where am I? I'm in Elemental Barrier 2. So did I just come from 1, I suppose? I must have. Put it back down. Main passage, main passage. Hopefully I'll find some more stuff to fight. Main passage, main passage. Oh, hi there. You have rocks. Greetings, friend. I am Nigel. Nigel, if I may ask, why does an elder such as yourself remain in the labyrinth? My time on this world draws nigh, my friend. I can feel it. Soon I will pass from this world. No matter, for it is the way of things. After death, I shall transcend to another world and assume a greater state of existence. Who knows what fate awaits me? There is a myriad of possibilities. I do not understand you. What do you mean transcend to another world? You are like so many others. First, it is only proper for you to tell me your name. I have already given you mine. Nigel, I think your mind is in another world already. I already told you my name is Zephyr. Don't get uppity with me. This world we live in is but a single plane of existence. There are countless others. Some are very similar to our own, but others abide by totally different laws. Some worlds affect those closely related to them. Even our deities, the gods of magic, war, and intellect, are powerful beings from another plane. Their power is so great that they can travel from our own plane, their own plane to ours. I would imagine that there are ways to travel between the worlds. I cannot fathom how, but I am sure if one was powerful enough, it could be done. I do not understand. What do you mean by a myriad of possibilities? I'm almost certain that death is but a release from this world to some other. Everyone does not share the same fate. One thing is certain. One does not know what his fate shall be until his time comes. All about a shadow weaver, he who brought darkness unto the land. Darkness, 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 darkness. Light! Ah! Suddenly poisoned. Cure poison. Cure poison is C, palm backwards C. C, palm backwards C. No. A, B, C, D, E. E, D, L. I'm just taking the opportunity to translate these. Poison is hook, hand, rock on. Yeah, so it's GH Okay. And we learned Fireball. Fireball was palm cross tilt. So that's... What is it? Palm... DB... No. Yes. Okay. IBF is Fireball. Anyway. Curing poison. All poisons have been removed from your system, and I need to pick that back up so that I can actually move. To all of my children, passage beyond the barriers is allowed only at the appointed time. Those who defy my law shall be punished. Greetings, friend. I'm Zephyr. Greetings, Zephyr. I am known as Toe. I did not recall seeing you in the labyrinth before. Hey, I met your old boss. We have never crossed paths before, my friend. I am not surprised. The horde is so large now. This labyrinth has become a world of its own, populated with so many different factions, and you can trust so very few. I would warn you, if you come across one known as Merkmet, do not agree to join him. He fancies himself as one of the greater swordsmen in the horde. He is no more than a man of false words and has little skill with the sword. My friends and I left his company. He puts much of the blame on Kristoff, but the decision was made by all of us. Who is this Kristoff you speak of? Friend and comrade in arms. He and the others are away for now, and I do not know when they shall return. In the last several months we have fared very well. If the horde does not go into battle soon, I think we shall try to find the legendary blade Warmonger. What can you tell me about the sword Warmonger? The sword of Borel, he who betrayed his people during the age the three gods walked the earth. It is said that the sword is indeed kept within this labyrinth. I have read that this blade is really a powerful sentient being from another plane of existence. It is said that the sword forges a spiritual bond with any who hold it. Do you have any idea where the sword is hidden? Nay, not exactly. Some have said that it is within a hidden chamber found in the section of the labyrinth located before the elemental walls of power. I have also heard that it is in an underground cavern within the territory of the White Knight. Well, you were very helpful and informative. Thank you. I am getting very low on magic. And that looks like it might be an elemental barrier. Oh yeah, this is where the elemental barriers are. So eventually this is where I'm going to need to come to proceed on. Cool. Okay. Ah, poison. At least I remembered the poison was going to fly at me this time. Okay, so we've got 4 doors here. 2 doors here. We've got 2 doors here. I'm very low on magic, but I've got enough to... Ooh, yay! Stuff to fight! So I can maybe break some of these weapons. Yay! The falchion broke! I'm happy about it because I kind of need to break these weapons to make room in my inventory. Alright, more feathers, but more importantly, key. We learned our lesson before. I'm gonna push the corpses, looking for any other hidden stuff. Just gonna drop the feathers. I've got plenty of feathers right now. Before I try using the round key, let me open up this bottom passage and see what's back here. More harpies! And another key. It's interesting these harpies are not dropping feathers. I mean, that one did. Okay. More harpies. In return for a gold coin, I shall allow you to pass. Let's see what's up this way first. In return for a gold coin, I shall allow you to pass. Okay. So now it's just a matter of whether I want to go up or down. Go ahead and save our game. And since I went down first, I will go down here. Oh, Merkmet actually dropped 2 gold coins when we killed him. So that's nice that the game makes sure that you have 2 gold coins to be able to do this. Ooh, who are you? Oh, you are enemies. I was like, I can talk to you, right? No, I'm going to have to fight them. You have killed a Minotaur. And another one. And we got another war axe. Okay. Enter teleporter to return to main passage. Minotaur barracks. Well, cool. If it's a barracks, then that means it's probably going to be more of them to fight, right? Yeah! I want to fight and break these weapons. Nice. Morningstar broke. Perfect. Get a key. Before I look inside these chests, let me, see if there's any more to fight. So one thing about these war axes, they're durable. Which is, you know, not a bad thing, but dadgummit, I want them to break. I've got enough apples that I feel okay going ahead and eating those. Let's see what's in here. Nothing I need. And what's in here? Nothing I need, but +3 strength. That's pretty nice. Okay, come back and get my sack of weapons. So there was really nothing nothing too worthwhile in here, it seems like. I mean, there was a switch that we hit, so maybe I needed to hit that switch to do something. Alright, we're back in the main passage, so now we will take the upper route. But we did get a Rider rune also. So maybe I need to use the Rider rune at some point. Enter teleporter to return to main passage. I'll consider doing that after I explore. 3 pressure plates. That one doesn't function. That one doesn't function. Interesting. I'm assuming Kano is not going to function here. This seems like a puzzle. But I'll try to Kano anyway, just to verify. Yeah. But the reason I saved beforehand is because I'm so low on magic. Okay, I think I need to weigh these things down. This weighs 7. Is that enough to... No. Wonder if I need to get all those rocks that dude guy was carrying. Let's see, that's 7. Is it still 43? This is 48.5. That's 48.5 is not enough. What about 50 and a half? 50 and a half is enough. That's pretty much all of what I'm carrying. Oh. Hey, this door opened now. Cool. And there's nothing down here. A rock. Rooms are but a stone throw away. Hi, buddies. Okay. Do I have to Kano this one? No. Well, the stone didn't come back. But now I do have a couple corpses that I could use maybe to weigh down this stuff. Like, there's 2 switches that I needed, and the game gave me 2 bodies. I'm also gonna push T on those squares to make sure there's nothing hidden that I need to take. Sup, nerd? What's going on, Tune? I am a nerd. Proud of it. Okay, so both of those are weighed down now. Does that do anything down here? No. It's very weird that there's just nothing down there. Very, very interesting. Let's come and look over here. That's still shut. What happens if I walk in? Halfway between napping and gaming. How's life? Life's pretty good. Life's pretty good at the moment. A stone throw away. Well, I already threw a stone. Maybe I need to throw another stone. Yeah, things are going alright. Naps are great. I'm glad that you're getting the chance to nap. Maybe I need to weigh this down. Wonder how much it's going to take to weigh this down. 50. Okay. I'll leave it there for the moment. Does that do anything down here? No. Love that for you. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing alright. Playing games, enjoying life. Working when we have to. You know how it goes. This door is still not open. There's not another stone for me to throw. Alright, here's what we're going to try. I'm going to try I'm going to try opening this door first off. I'm going to try eating a nightshade. There we go. Okay, so I needed to throw a second thing in order to get in here. I wonder if... Oh, okay. I was like, I wonder if I have to throw a third thing. But no. Just had to Kano that door. Probably have to Kano this door. It's nice that my spell points are replenishing slowly. I would love it if at least one of these axes would break at some point. Here's another axe. I'm getting so many axes. I need them to break. And a teleporter. I guess we will jump in the teleporter and see what's through here. Oh. Big open room with lots of doors and some nightshade and some rocks and all kinds of stuff. And no direction whatsoever in a ball. I'm going to drop a save. I'm going to save as Zeph 3 in case I'm stuck here somehow. First thing I'm going to do is test Kano on some of these doors. I don't expect any of them to open to Kano, but I figure we'll try. I'm just going to go counterclockwise around the entire room and check them all. And after I've done that, not enough spell energy. And it threw an axe. Why did it throw an axe? How much spell energy do I have? I have 4. As soon as I hit 5, I can cast again. So I'll give it a second to replenish 1 spell point. Hey, that door opens with Kano. Alright, so there's 1 door that opens with Kano. That door does not. That door does not. That door does not. That door does not. I think these are the last 2 I need to check. How many spell points do I have? Barely enough. No. No. Okay. So there's only 1 door that opens with Kano. If we're in the bottommost corner, it's the second door up. There's rocks and chests and stuff. That chest has a bunch of rocks in it. This chest has a Berkana rune and a... Okay. Okay, so we're going to restore our saved game so that we don't waste all that magic. I'm going to leave my sack of weapons here for the moment. I'm assuming we're going to have to weigh down most, if not all, of these panels eventually. But we'll start by opening this. Oh, my inventory's full. I was like, what do you mean nothing to take? I'm not even looking at the thing. Let's start trying to weigh these panels down one by one. The boulder weighs 5. 5 is not enough to weigh that down. In my experience, the breakpoints, quote unquote, for these panels to get weighed down has been like 5 and 50. Ah! Okay, that plate tries to kill us. That's good to know. 50 is the weight point, I guess I'll call it, for that one. 50 also is the weight point for this one. Okay, we hear at least one door opening when this one's weighed down. Let's walk around and hey! I will happily fight some more minotaurs. Damn, 53? And corpses. We can use corpses to weigh down plates too. Stupid inventory being constantly full. Just gonna drop that chest there for the moment. Oh, wow. Sowelo. What does Sowelo do? Cure poison and confusion. And a bunch of gemstones. Not a strictly necessary chest, but could be useful. I'm just going to use the corpses to weigh down a couple of the plates. I'm going to step on all the tiles, see if I hear a door open up. Oh, this door is open now. But apparently that switch can't be activated yet. Don't hear a door there. Oh, we can get out. I'm assuming this is out. We have crossed paths before, have we not? Somebody come here to join the horde. Oh, is that toe? So we're back at the barrier? Yeah, we're back at the barrier. Okay. It's good to know where we are. However, I assume there's other stuff down here that I will want to find. So I don't really need to weigh this switch down because that's just a step on to trigger switch. This one's the one that shoots poison, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one that shoots poison. Stupid inventory being so full. I'm just going to go ahead and eat some of this nightshade. I've got plenty. As long as I keep one for that room with the zombies, I think I'll be all right. Okay, if I weigh that down, it shuts that door. Ooh. But now this one can be opened. No, that's the one that was already open. Yeah, okay. I kind of want to make a map here. Actually, this way I can see what doors I've already been into and which ones I haven't. Also, it's weird that the angle of the wall there is not complete. Like I walked right past it. So why is that showing as not completed on my map? Weird. Okay, we've got a ball here. Oh, poison, poison. Ah, I walked into the stupid poison. Cure poison is cakey. Is that cure poison? No, that's endurance. Cure poison is EDL. That was stupid of me. Let's go ahead and heal. I have taken a fair bit of damage from fighting all the minotaurs. Okay. So that's poison. Don't need to do anything with that. Can't trigger that switch at the moment. Is there a switch in this bottom room? No. There's a boulder. Also, is it this? Yeah, this chest has got rocks and stuff in it. How much weight is all of this? Not 50, that's for dang sure. Let me go ahead and put these bucklers away for the moment. Put that away. Just kind of making room so that I can actually like hold stuff in my inventory and see how much it all weighs. There we go. Okay. So 15, 20, 25, 30 is all of these rocks. So I would need 20 more to weigh that down. I think the small rock is 3, I believe. Yeah, so that's 8. So I need 12 more kilograms worth of weight to keep that weighed down. I guess I could just temporarily leave some of my stuff. Interesting. Wait. Okay. It does open. Cool. I'm actually going to open this back up real quick. Pushing the corpse onto this tile has not appeared. Oh, actually. I could take all this also. Can I combine a 7 and 3? Because this is all useless. Not useless, but not stuff I'm super concerned about for the moment. So that's 7 and 3. And then drop a couple nightshades. And that one should be weighed down. Perfect. I don't hear a door opening when I step on that. That one's already weighed down. That one is weighed down. Let's actually leave the body on that one. This is annoying. Like, I both love and hate these types of puzzles because you get no direction whatsoever. So literally all I'm doing right now is just trial and error. Oh. Something I did opened up that door. And now we got another corpse. Cool. Oh, got a lot of corpses. Well, they're not corpses yet, but give me time. Heck yeah. I'm going to be able to weigh down everything. Let me kill the stuff first, and then I can push the corpses. Or not. Gotta be careful just in case one of them decides to walk onto the poison trap. Don't really want to take a poison ball to the face. Nice! My war axe finally broke. That's perfect. Obviously, we don't, love weapons breaking, but I have so many weapons and everything that I kind of want to use them and get through them. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick this back up. So I've got enough corpses now where I can push them and weigh down probably everything. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that one's still weighed down, right? Yeah. See if any of these other rooms are open yet. This one was already open. Still can't push that plate. Ooh, harpies. Damn, missed twice. Okay. Now we've got even more corpses. I'm going to leave this here for the moment. That's the poison tile. We don't want to step on that necessarily. I do want to weigh that one down. The nice part is with us running through and doing all this, we're getting our spell points a chance to replenish slowly. This reminds me of puzzle I started the new Silent Hill, turned the puzzle difficulty to max because I hate myself, and they make the puzzles virtually impossible. Oh dear. Good chunk of the puzzles require prior knowledge of Japanese folklore, mythology, amongst other things. Literally had to Google a Japanese plant for the very first puzzle. See, I love that and I hate that because if you can do it, it feels so rewarding. But like if you have no clue about the things that they want you to know, then it can get really frustrating as a player. Like, how am I supposed to solve this or do this? I both love it and I hate it. I've actually never played a single Silent Hill game all the way through. I think I started Silent Hill 1 a long time ago, but I have not played any of them anywhere close to all the way through. Okay, that sounded like it opened a door somewhere. Ooh, I can push this now. I'm going to take a quick look at my map because this will show me where I have been. All right, so there's a door open on the right-hand wall, that both doors open on the right-hand wall that I haven't been into yet. Got it. Should have known not to turn the difficulty up when the default is hard and the hardest is called Into the Fog. Yeah. No, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's what matters the most. There's a plate in there and a plate in here. So I need to push 2 more bodies. I'm just not going to mess with the ball because the ball's kind of hard to work with. I don't want to use Kano to try to stop it and start it and everything. And if it hits me, then I potentially lose armor. Yeah, we're just not going to mess with that. I got plenty of corpses. Pretty good so far. Very scary, tension-filled. I would probably hate it in that case. Like, not hate it, but I get scared kind of easily. Scared, creeped out, whatever. Gosh, I remember a long time ago when the game Fear first came out, First Encounter Assault Recon. I was so excited about it because I loved first person shooters at that point in my life. I played any first person shooter I could get my hands on. And I was like, oh, this looks really cool. And I played it and I got through the first level. And I was just so creeped out that I never played it again until like years later. Like, ha ha, I got scared by this, but it's whatever. I'll go ahead and play it now. And I played it and I got through the first level and I was so creeped out that I never played it again. And that's where we stand at this point. I don't know. I don't remember why it creeped me out so bad. I just remember after the first level, I was just like, yeah, no, I can't do this. Why am I running so slowly? My endurance is 8. Why is my endurance 8? Like, you see how slowly I'm running? I mean, I guess it's a good thing I prepped that endurance spell. 9 endurance points are stored. There we go. I guess maybe because I'm pushing so much stuff, I'm getting tired. I suppose. Never played Fear. I'll have to look into it. It was a pretty solid shooter. Like, it was one of those that, uh, touted, oh, we've got actual intelligence in our enemies and they'll do squadron tactics and everything and all this stuff. And from what I heard, it was like mixed results on just how good it was. At least I don't have to push this thing too far. But very popular series. Although I didn't play it, but I did keep up with the story for it. And the third game was one of the weirdest, freakiest, creepiest things that I have seen in a game in a long time. Like, kudos to them for having an artistic vision and going for it. They really went for it. Okay, this has to be my reward. So my reward for doing all that is a good reward. Okay. One of the spheres. I do need that. And we got some more runes, which is nice. And another wand. That's cool. And, oh. Shell boots, shell helmet, and bracers of regeneration. Interesting. I'm going to put this nightshade away for the moment, so I have a little bit more room to work here in my inventory. I'm assuming the braces of regeneration are a magical item. Shell helmet weighs 2, AC bonus of 2. This is AC bonus of 3, though. I will put on... Let me just see how I look. Heh, he looks funny. I kind of want to keep them, even though I'm not going to use them. Bracers of regeneration. If I put them on, what is going to regenerate? Restored 3 hit points. Okay, so they heal me over time. Cool. But the big thing I got was the elemental sphere that I needed. So that's cool. All right. I think we're done here for the moment. Let me walk around and make sure I'm not leaving behind any of my items or anything I need. Oh, I was going to... Look at that. I almost left some nightshade. Despite my best efforts, I'm accumulating a box of nightshade again. This is just an empty box, so we can leave that. This has magical items in it. So I think I want to hang on to this one. I am very quickly reaching my weight limit again. Okay. So I need to take both of these. All right, I've got enough that I can still scum it a little bit. I'm going to take a quick look through all of these areas, make sure that I am not leaving behind anything. If I did leave behind anything, it's not the end of the world. I got the sphere, which is what I really needed. Oh, because this is no longer weighed down, that door is not open anymore. That's fine. If I really wanted to, I could push the corpse to keep it open, but I'm not going to worry about it because I don't want to lose some endurance potentially. I'm going to Kano the ball just to make sure there's nothing underneath the ball, because that would be a hell of a trick for the game to pull. All right, we're done there. That just opened that door, and now we're back here. Okay. If I have anything that... I'm going to have to come through this area eventually. So this is another good opportunity for me to drop anything that I don't want to bring with me, but maybe I'll want to take along. So I'm going to bring that... Oh, actually, my box of Nightshade. That'd be fantastic. I need to make sure I keep a couple. I do have a couple. Okay, so I'll drop the box of Nightshade there. I'm going to keep the Rhino rune with me, I think. But otherwise, drop that chest. I'm going to drop these bracers of regeneration. Yeah, I'm going to drop the wand. Oh, the Odin rune is the one that affects my stats, isn't it? It is. So let me put that down there. We will save the game before we Odin. And no, I don't want it to change my gender. I want it to give me stat bonus agility. I think I'm fine with agility. Get me at 20 agility. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay, so couple bucklers, more magical items. I'm going to drop the magic items here. And that. I have the spell to restore endurance. I don't really need that. I've got 3 Rhino for, you know what? That's fine. Keys and pearls and gemstones and stuff. We can bring those along. And we can bring these along. That's fine. I've got 2 Nightshade and 2 apples in there. Yeah, I think we're solid. Shadow Sphere I'm going to have to take back to Dubro eventually. Still overweight, but only by 12. It's not the end of the world. This bag weighs almost 50 kilograms. But that's why I'm using these axes. The axes are heavy. Axes are 7 kilograms each. So when they eventually break, that's 14 kilograms of weight that I will no longer be carrying. Right. I forgot about the poison flying at me from that. Okay, I think we're kind of done exploring this area a little bit. We can't get through there. We're going to have to take the teleporter back. Yeah. I think I'm done in Elemental Barrier 2 for now. So let's go ahead and go back to where Melmerk, or whatever his name was, tried to fight us. Loser. So is this Elemental Barrier 1 then? Yes. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing about this area. It's very strange that there's just green glowing stuff on the floor. That's kind of creepy. So I've got 3 options here. I can go into the ghoul realm. I can go to the forge. And then the other one was like to the center. I don't remember. Did I go to the center at some point? Okay, well, I don't need Zeph 3 anymore. So I'm going to save in Zeph 2 again and get rid of Zeph 3. Alright, let's go into this center. Oh wait, no, this was the big room. No. What are you? You look like a hell... Is that a hell cat? I faced hell hounds earlier. Is this a cat? Are you going to breathe fire at me? It's not breathing fire at me so far. You have killed a hellcat. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I would have left you alive, but you attacked me. All kinds of plates and everything. Seeming dead end there. I greet you, Zephyr. I am the humble Regad, once a holy man, now but a simple fighter amongst the savage horde. A holy man? If you are indeed a holy man, what has brought you to this place? It is a long and somewhat boring story, my friend. Suffice it to say that I have lost faith in that which I once served. Corruption. It is everywhere, even before Shadow Weaver came upon the land. Oh, the corruption might not have been as apparent as it is with Shadow Weaver, but it was still there. If not the Dark Mage, someone else would have brought war to this world. I had great faith in my superiors until I discovered that they were corrupt. I felt betrayed, so I turned my back on my vows of service and joined the Horde. It is a dishonor for any man to turn his back on the code to which he has dedicated his life. That is not always true, friend. One must know within his heart what is right and what is wrong. I have seen many men play the part of the puppet. Who knows what strings dangle above your shoulders? I'm not saying that every man should cast aside his code of conduct. Believe me, I have an idea of the rigid code of honor a warrior must serve, and how dedicated many warriors are. I am only saying that you must be careful that others do not pervert your code of honor to serve their own purpose. Symbol. Kern said that you may still have your holy symbol. I may have need of it. Aye, Kern is right. I would give it to you, Zephyr, but I must ask for something in return. I have heard tales of magical tomes that once read will magically increase the reader's skill. My skill with the sword compares only with a novice. If I am to survive in this place much longer, I must learn to use the sword more effectively. Bring me a magical book of swords, and I shall give you my holy symbol. I will even exchange the book for the holy symbol now, if you have it. And that's why I kept that book, because I remembered I was going to need it. I thank you, Zephyr. Here is my holy symbol. I do not know what need you have of it, but I hope that it serves its purpose well. Okay, so this plate just opens and closes the door next to him. This plate opens something. Opens this door, it looks like. I need to prepare more Kano spells. I'll also prepare more liquefy spells while I'm at it. Okay, so bottom left appears to open this passageway. That one maybe opens something. Actually, this switch opens up this side now, too. Okay. I don't want to Kano the door unless I have to. When I step on that, I hear what sounds like the door opening. But it's not that door. Unless maybe I need to weigh it down. I do have a Hellcat corpse that I could bring with me. Let's Let's go ahead and do that. Don't mind me, your god. Just pushing the corpse of a Hellcat down down here to way down a switch. Okay, so that switch just controls that door. Okay, the Hellcat corpse does not actually open that. It's interesting. So that middle button opens both doors. The left one only opens that side. Interesting. Okay, you know what? Cool, we just needed to Kano it. Alright. Just making sure I can get back the way I came if I need to. Please, come here. I have need of your help. Aye, that you do. You are bleeding badly. That is quite a sword wound. I was caught unaware by one I thought I could trust. It was not a sword with which I was wounded, it was a large dagger. A large dagger indeed. You are lucky it was not poisoned. Aye, you speak the truth. Yet, if my wounds are not healed, I will be a vulture's meal within days. I can stop the bleeding, but the wound will not heal on its own. I would ask you to heal me, but I never did like magic spells. I am a true warrior at heart, one who has kept a distance from the arcane. What I need is a healing mango. I do not have much that I can give you in return for a mango, only a silver chalice, but it is one cast of pure silver. It is all I brought with me to the labyrinth. If you have a healing mango, I will exchange the pure silver chalice for it. What do you say? And that's why I kept the mango. Ha ha! I thank you, whoever you are. Take the chalice. It is a small payment for the service you have done for me, but it is all I have. So now we have our holy symbol and a silver chalice. And that means that now we can go and craft a silver sword and go kill some ghouls. Ooh, Hellcat. Dead Hellcat. Rock, rock. Hellcat hurt me. Silly Hellcat. I know I'm not exploring everything completely yet, but I'm just walking around trying to map out this place a little bit. Oh, Kern's Forge. Look at that. Nice little shortcut. You have returned. Do you seek the silver sword? Yes. You have all that I need, and the silver chalice is indeed pure silver. He who crafted it was very skilled indeed. I shall forge the sword for you, my friend. Phew. 24 hits with his hammer. I am finished. I will have you know the silver sword will be useful against the ghouls, and will never break in combat, but the edge will not do much damage against other opponents. Rid this cursed maze of those foul undead creatures. We got a silver sword. We got a silver sword. Can do 50 damage points against ghouls, mind you. Okay. Nice little bit of progress there. I'm going to leave the sack up here. Because up here goes to Ghoul Town. We're going to go there eventually. But for the moment, I want to finish out the map, if I can. So if I go all the way back down this passageway, back through those doors, there's still a little bit more to explore down there. Okay. So yeah, I left my sack of weapons. It's a little bit risky, but I have the silver sword, which is not going to break. It won't do as much, like he said, against non-ghoul enemies, but it's something. Uh, Not much, he says. It's doing 20 points of damage against the Hellcat. Yeah, that is just fine with me. Oh, is this just a shortcut kind of thing? That's weird. What's the purpose of this room? Maybe I need to move these stone things, or the wood things, off. And we'll see what happens. Oh, interesting. That one won't even trigger. Gonna push this thing over here. That way that passage stays open. Was there a teleporter here before? I don't remember a teleporter being there before. I don't think there was. We're going to be cautious and save our game before we jump in. Bag of lightness. Ooh. And stuff. Gonna finish a couple chests. If I remember right, the bag of lightness is amazing. Yeah, it weighs 0.5 kilograms, but you can see it holds whatever you need it to hold. Amazing, amazing thing. Claymore plate greaves. I guess I'll take those. 4 gold coins. That will replenish the gold coins that I spent forging the sword. Oh, another mango. Nice. Don't really need these potions, I don't think. That bag of lightness is amazing. That's going to be in my inventory permanently. That'll be my new weapons bag, I think. Because I can shove all the weapons and shields and stuff into it. It's only ever going to weigh 0.5. Oh, and that warped me back here. I don't know if I wanted to be back here, honestly. I'm not done exploring there yet. Oh, there's another Hellcat up there. Let me take a quick look at the map. Okay, so yeah, I want to go up and left to continue exploring. Wait, where did the Hellcat go? Did it walk into that portal? That'd be kind of funny if it did. Without Gibo, Rido, or Thurasaz, you shall not escape the room at the end of this teleporter. Apparently I am kind of stuck here. Well, I've got a Gibo and a Rido room, so I'm not too worried. Oh my. 4 Hellcats. Let's go ahead and... Why do I have no magic? What has happened to my magic? Wait. Wait. Is that what's been happening and I haven't ever noticed? I feel like maybe the green floor saps your magic. That's gotta be it, right? Because I have had so much magic and it just all vanished. Uraz. Ooh, another mango. I'll put both mangoes in here. And another Book of the Sword. I don't think I need another one, but I'll hold on to it for a moment just in case. Oh, I don't need these chain gauntlets. I can drop those. Okay. We're going to Rido out of here. So my spell points are at 0. I don't have an easy way of testing my theory, but my theory is... Maybe I should have Thursazed. I know where Rido takes me. It takes me to Ghoul City. You know what? I do have a relatively easy way of checking. Let me load my save game. So yeah, I'm at 46 spell points currently. This is going to take me back to this little bonus area type place. I'm going to put on the plate greaves. I'm going to drop those. I'm going to get rid of all of these rocks. I don't expect I will need them. I'm going to keep using the war axes because I'm going to try to break them. Gold coins, right, to replenish my bag. And mango. Potions that I probably won't need. Okay. Now then, if I take that teleporter, then it takes me back to the crossroads thing. That would actually be the fastest way to go about doing this. Let's do it. So we take this teleporter. Okay, I can test this now. Let me see. So I'm at 50 spell points. Now I'm at 49. Now I'm at 48, 47, 46. So the red floor drains 1 hit point per step. The green floor drains 1 spell point per step. I don't like that at all. Alright, let's run up here and kill this Hellcat before it jumps in that teleporter again. I'm going to save before I jump in the teleporter. See where it takes me. Without Gibo, Rider, or Third says, you shall not escape the room at the end of this teleporter. Oh, well. This is where I was previously. I'll go ahead and push the cat's corpse in here. Okay, do I want to do anything spell-wise before I apparently lose all of my spell points in this next room coming up? Endurance is already normal, and I'm not poisoned. I guess I'll hold on to those for now. I can't think of anything else I need to do spell-wise, so let's go ahead and drain all of our spell points. Actually, if I stand still and let the enemies come to me, it's probably not the best idea because they're going to surround me. But that's okay. Actually, no, this is fine. You know what? This is perfectly fine. I don't care if I take damage, because all I need to do now is heal. Cast that. Heal. Cast that. Might as well. Okay. 31 spell points. I'm going to leave that alone because I don't need it. I'm going to take as few steps as possible to get this stuff. I'm already down to 12. It's not going to matter. I'm going to be at 0. It's fine. Okay, so we got Uraz and we got the Book of the Sword. I don't know if I'm going to need the Book of the Sword. I also don't know what Uraz does. So, I'm going to save the game and we're going to try using Uraz and see what happens. You have gained strength. But it looks like it's temporary strength. Temporary strength. There we go. All right. Use this. Get my axe back in hand. Got some more Hellcats to kill. Okay. 4 boulders. Teleporter. Let me just take a quick look at the map, see where I am. Just kind of a room in the middle of nowhere. All right. I'm going to step in the teleporter. Oh, there's a door there. Teleporter takes me to Rido. And my temporary strength already wore off. The reason I'm redoing this is because there's a door right here that I didn't try to open or anything. Naturally, I don't have enough spell energy after being in that room that drained me of all my spell energy. But it's fine. I'm at 3. It won't take too long for it to naturally replenish back up to 5. I don't know if I need another Book of the Sword or not. I really don't. Put my mango away. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm just going to use this. Actually, I'll use it before my next fight. I don't really need temporary strength. I prefer permanent strength. There we go, 5. Why do I feel like this might be a trap of some sort? Anytime there's a pressure plate in front of a chest like that, I'm like, really? And the fact that there's 4 rocks right there. Let's see where that chest went. Ah! Zombie City. Or Ghoul City. But the chest is not here. Okay. I really want to know what's in that chest, so I'm going to put on my boots of levitation and get it. What's in the chest? Oh, look at that. The 3rd sphere. And Thurisaz runes. I think Thurisaz is the other warpy rune. Okay, we've got all 3 spheres now, I believe. Like, I don't even need to go into Ghoul City, I don't think. Okay, here's also what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop both of my axes for the moment. And I'm going to, let's see, I've got 2 bucklers, and my silver sword, and another axe. So what's the heaviest stuff? The shield's pretty heavy, that shield's pretty heavy. The broadswords are pretty heavy. One more space. There we go. Yeah. I love it, because all my heavy stuff's in here now. I can use both of those, and then this sack just becomes like a backup sack. Perfect. Love it. Okay, so now the question is, do we go to Ghoul City? Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and activate all spheres. Burn me cinders. Finally get to activate a sphere. You must not have used the spheres to dematerialize the bearers. Either that or Balthazar grows lazy. Hope you fare well in your travels. So yeah, I've got all the spheres now. There's a red and a rainbow and a blue. Cool. So I could walk back to where the barriers are. And go ahead and destroy them and be good to go. Or I could use my shiny silver sword. Oops. Use my shiny silver sword and kill off these ghouls and get some experience points. I don't have a ton of magic, so I won't be able to heal super effectively. I know I'm going to need a nightshade for that door. So I'll go ahead and pull one out and have it ready. And let's go ahead and save. Okay, into Ghoul City we go. Yeah. Kill the ghoul. Wasn't even all that hard. Okay. Interesting. Silver sword. Never breaks. And we get to kill all the ghouls. I wonder why that one has a feather. The good news is, like, not only am I killing off ghouls, getting experience, that's an iron token hiding beneath that corpse. My inventory is full. That's okay. You know what? I can get around that. There we go. My inventory is no longer full. I'm also getting experience with the bladed weapons now as well. So basically infinite experience with bladed weapon. I don't know if I need that token, but I feel like I'm going to need that token. Just go ahead and put it in that bag for now. Oh, there's another ghoul wandering around. Look at that. Thanks for not killing me while I was looking at my inventory, buddy. I will reward you with a swift death. My attempt to backstab it failed. A harpy's gift, the gift of flight, is the only gift I seek. Oh, now we know why we needed that feather. I'm taking a little bit of damage here and there, but nothing too bad. Another Gibbo rune. There's a pressure plate down here. I assume it opens a teleporter. Yeah. Where does that teleporter go? No clue. Let's look at the map. So that teleporter will take me somewhere. We also have that area we opened up from the Nightshade. Let's go ahead and save our game. We'll jump in this teleporter and see where it takes us. Oh. How interesting. Took me to where the chest was with that pressure plate, where I used my boots of levitation to hover over it. Interesting. And then we're back at the entrance to Zombie Town. Ghoul Town. Ghoul Town. They're not zombies, that's my bad. Alright, we opened this up with the Nightshade. Right, a gold coin and a bunch of random footwear and stuff. You know what? I'm going to keep this. Ah! I saw a creature mist. I was like, oh, something's swinging at me. I'm going to keep the sandals, mainly because I don't know if I'm going to need the sandals. This is just an empty box, so I'll drop that. Okay, just a teleporter. The top right corner of Central Ghoul Town is not completely mapped out. A token gesture of friendship is all that I ask for. Oh, it's a good thing I have an iron token in one of my bags somewhere. There we go. Bag full of gold coins again. Where did my iron token go? Hello? Iron token. There it is. A key. Rock, 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 and a ball. Oh, a key. Nothing else up here, so I guess the key is the only thing that I needed. I'll go ahead and put these things away for the moment so I can take the key. Oh, and it's the Thurasaz warp point and another Gibo rune. Gibo, Gabo. Ah! Okay. Well, now we see why those things were weighed down. Okay. So if I really want to, I could use... You know what? I think I'm going to. I've got so many Gibo runes right now. I'm just going to go ahead and use one to get myself out. All right. So here's the other thing. I left a bunch of stuff back at the seal because that was like, you know, the checkpoint into the next area. But we're about to go into a completely different area past these elemental barriers. And so I'm wondering, do I maybe go back and retrieve whatever I want to bring with me from the seal and bring it with me to the next part? The thing is, though, I am quite heavy with what I'm carrying. But I don't want to leave a bunch of stuff behind. That is true. All right. Don't think I'm going to need more feathers. I think this is just an empty box. Yeah, this is my empty box supply. This, I think, is my food supply and everything. I've got all these nightshade just kind of sitting around. I'm going to use some of them. I don't think I really need all these boots and everything. I can't imagine I need sandals. The sandals are weird enough. Like it's like sandals, really? Over by 2.5 kilograms right now. Okay. Time to take inventory of all my stuff again. This is the heaviest thing. All right. I have the silver sword. Silver sword is never going to break. Silver sword's doing like 20 damage per swing. Do I need a broadsword, which can do 20 damage points? It's going to be similar to the silver sword. I really don't think I'm going to need it. Like, not a ton of them, anyway. The axe is fun, but I've got all of these swords. And I'm a stalwart with swords. I'm only skilled with axes. So I think I'm going to leave my axes behind. At least one of them, maybe two of them, are getting close to breaking anyway. Just gonna take a look at all this stuff. Okay. We've got a couple claymores. Requires 2 hands. I don't love two-handed weapons in general. The bow is an exception because I can fight from a distance with it. The throwing knives are fun, but they don't do enough damage for the inconvenience of having to run and pick them up every time I throw it. So that's all weapons and stuff. What's all this? This is my magical object repository. Four apples. I'm gonna eat one. Been running around for a while. Kind of hungry. Go ahead and put the rest down here for the moment. That's my gemstone pile. I think I have more gemstones somewhere. Okay, this is the one I brought with me. And this is my food pouch and miscellaneous pouch. Perth. What does Perth do? Gain a spell level. Well, crap. Let me go ahead and just use it. Gain 11 healing. Excellent. No reason to carry that around if it can just be permanent stats. Alright, this is my box full of nightshade. My bag full of gold coins. I know I want the gold coins. These are my teleportation runes. I'm going to want those. My magical items. Okay, this is a miscellaneous bag. I need to go through that. This is my food bag. Magical items. Other magical items. This is a very low priority box. I don't feel like I'm going to need this. Same with these. I thought I already... This is my box of wearables. I'm going to bring the figurine of resurrection with me. I feel like if I'm holding that and I was going to die, I won't die. And that could be pretty useful. Question mark. Okay, bunch of runes. More Gibo runes. Degas rune. I am not going to move the stuff like I thought I might. I'm just going to go through it here. More gold coins. Do I need more? I have 10. 10's probably enough for the time being. Alright, so then I've got just a bunch of warboards. I'm going to move those just off to the side so I can evaluate just how many of them I have. I have 6 warboards. Okay. Runes. Berkana, I don't care about this rune. Don't care about the Freezy rune. I guess I could just use that up. Ansaz. What does Ansaz do? A lightning shield. Don't care. So. Box of Nightshade. Some magical items. They're all +1 magical items. Well, most of them. I've got a couple +2. But I've got a container that's got a bunch of +3 magical items. Runes I don't care about. Magical items I don't really care about. +2, +3. I'm going to pull out the +3 stuff. And I'll at least consider bringing some of those along. The money I definitely don't need. Do I only have one +3 thing? Okay. Thought I had more. Okay. Warboard and the Morning Star can go in there. I don't think I need these bucklers, honestly. I'm going to drop the bucklers there. So I've got a bunch of runes. I think I'm going to leave some Rido. You know what? I could actually make a rune bag instead. I think that's a better idea. Uraz. What does Uraz do? Temporary strength. Don't care. Use it now. Do I need these potions? I don't think so. Okay. So this is going to be my bag of teleportation runes. There we go. Got 5 Rido, 3 Gebo, and 2 Thursaz. Perfect. This is the money bag that's staying with us. Perfect. This is the bag of miscellaneous magical objects / pearls / gemstones and a spare flask just in case. That's fine. This is my food / miscellaneous bag. Mirror's fine. I've got 2 Berkana runes in here. Let me do that. Let me go ahead and put the 3rd Berkana rune in there as well. Alright, now I've got an empty box. Another empty box. So I've got 2 empty boxes in the inventory right now. Don't need that. I'll deposit 1 empty box over there. Box of Nightshade. I don't know that I'm going to need all this Nightshade. I'll bring it with me because I can always discard it later if I need to. This is, the bag of holding is going to be the bag of weapons. I don't think I'll need all those, but I can reevaluate as needed. I really thought I had more, like, amulets and stuff. I really thought I had more. No, I can see there's no chests on the ground, so. Yeah, don't care about that stuff. Don't really care about that stuff. Actually, the Fihu runes do a random thing. I should use those. It makes sense to use those. Just for ease of organization, I'm going to pick up some more of these runes and just put them away. Oh, actually, I kind of want to bring the Gaz rune with me. Because that is, like, it kills all the enemies around you. That could be pretty useful. So I kind of want to bring this along. But this box of runes can just... Where did it go? There? No. Where did the box of runes go? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. I don't think. All right. Okay. We're going to save our game, and we're going to use the Fihu runes and see if we can get a good outcome on any of this. So it became a fireball casting thing. I'm going to save scum a little bit here and see if I can get some good outcomes. Just for ease of doing it. So it became a Manaz rune. I don't actually know what a Manaz rune does. Let's find out. Oh, gain a weapon level. I wish I'd saved before I used the Manaz rune. Okay. And then that one became a box. I'm going to go ahead and restore. Just because I'm not using projectile weapons, so that doesn't seem super useful. So that became a Thurasaz. That one became an Apple Core. Fireball. Fireball. Oh, crap. Uraz. Temporary strength. Don't care about, but we got a great shield. I mean, that's kind of cool. Will that fit in the bag of holding? It will. Okay, you know what? I should be using these one at a time, actually. Let me use one at a time, see what outcome I get, and then go from there. Nightshade leftovers. Nom nom. I'm going to give it 10 more attempts at save scumming something great, and then we'll just move on. 1, a buckler. And then a poison rune. Alright. 1 attempt down. A glaive. Cool, but not something I want. And a fireball rune. 2 attempts down. An emerald and a buckler. Nope. 3 attempts down. Apple core. Othila rune. Gain a weapons level. Othelia. Othelia? How do you spell it? Oops. Othila. What does an Othila rune do? Casts lightning. Don't really care about that. I think that's 4. We'll just say 4. Endurance rune. And a falchion. The Fihu rune actually became a Fihu rune. That was funny. That's 5. Perth. Perth is gain a spell level. That's fantastic. Go ahead and save. That's a good outcome. This one became Manaz. Manaz gain a weapons level. Okay. We high rolled both of them. Perfect. So I want to gain a level in long-edged weapons if I can. Beautiful. The game's like, I'm going to give you good results. Hurry up and play me. And then a level in Enchantry. I don't really care about that. That's fine. All right. Actually, Enchantry is like the last. No, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. This Fihu rune becomes a Rider rune. I don't care about Rider runes in this instance. 6. I'm just going to carry it over. Kano rune. 7. Kano rune 8. 2 more tries, and then we'll just take whatever it gives me and move on with our lives. Mango. That's cool, but I don't want it. 9. And we got an iron token. Okay, 1 more. Iron token sucks. I accidentally loaded Sun Key. One more. Just give me something good. Wunjo. Wunjo is fire shield. That's not good. Give me something non-consumable. That's consumable. That's Sowelu. That is curing poison and confusion. If you're going to give me a rune, give me another Perth or Manaz rune, please. Oh, a broadsword. You know what? Fine. That's fine. We'll double sword it for a little bit. Okay. Gold coins. Don't need those. I'm going to do one more sweep of the items and stuff. +2 amulets. +2 and +1 amulets and an Eye of Sight that I don't think I'm going to need. Okay. More amulets that I don't think I'm going to need. I'm going to put them down there with the other amulets. Random stuff that I don't think I'm going to need. Okay. Weapons and everything. Good. So, I've got silver sword and broadsword. Random pair of sandals because I'm keeping because I feel like they have to have some use. Got my nightshade. Got other random supplies. We've got teleportation runes, magical stuff, money, 3 spheres to throw at stuff, a book that I'm not sure if I'll need to read or not, an amulet of endurance that I'll put on just because. I think I'm good to go. And a bunch of weapons and a few shields. Let's go. Spent enough time doing all that. So come in through here and... Oh, I'm going to lose my magic, aren't I? Is there a way that I can warp past this floor and not lose my magic? No. So be it. I didn't lose all my magic at least, but we lost a good chunk of it. Out of curiosity, I haven't used any warp runes at all on this level. I wonder if they would take me anywhere good. I've got warp runes to spare, so let's find out. Righto. Nothing. Gibo. Gibo is stuff. What kind of stuff we got? We've got Ember. Weight 2.5 kilograms, can do 50 damage points W, requires 2 hands. You are uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game's getting close to crashing. Alright, I already saved, so I'm not too worried about that. What else did I get? Chain coif I don't care about, and gloves I don't care about. And we've got a box that has... Oh, another Fihu rune. I care about that. Jera will heal me. I don't really care about the rest. Let's see what the Pharaoh rune will give me. A rock. Awesome. Ooh, lightning parchment. And nightshade. And let's see how much... That restores all your mana. Hell yes. Okay. Lightning is rock on, backward C, hook backward C. Lightning is K L G L. Okay. And then a quiver. Does quiver have anything good in it? A bunch of barbed arrows. That's kind of hot, actually. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to restore the saved game. So we know the Gebu rune is pretty good. Does Thorisaz take me anywhere? No. Okay. I'm going to take the quiver. I seem to remember vaguely that I might need another quiver later on. Room for one more arrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this quiver. I feel like of just a vague notion of a long time ago when I played this game, I ended up having to give up my quiver. I also don't know if this bow is like a temporary thing or not. I'm going to keep the quiver. Lightning, we already know now. Berkana and Nightshade. I'm going to take this bow. And then there was just the Fihu rune in here, right? Yeah. I'll take the Jura rune too just for some free healing. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It crashed. Awesome. We knew it was going to happen soon, but you never know what's going to cause it. I was like, let me just prep some spells and then I'll save the game and reset it. And the game's like, no. No, no, no. I want to crash now. That's fine. We don't lose anything, except a little bit of time. Okay. Take the quiver, put this quiver in, and get all the poison arrows and the barbed arrow, and then one other normal arrow. And then the rest of the arrows I'm just going to go ahead and drop. Because it's excess weight that I don't need. It's not like I'm using a bow a whole lot anyway, but it's fine. Okay. Chest with lightning parchment that I don't need. Chest with Fihu and Jera runes. And bow. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. I'm going to give this Fihu rune 5 tries. 1. We got a mango. Don't need it. 2. Ooh, a sack. Sacks are useful. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to keep a sack. Mainly because A, the sack can hold more than a chest can, and B, it's just naturally lighter than the chest. So yeah, I'm going to toss this chest now. I'm going to fill this sack up with Nightshade. Ah. There we go. Okay, so I have 3 Nightshade that won't fit. That means it's time to feast on some Nightshade. And then we got another empty chest. Perfect. So now I've got a sack of Nightshade with 1 Berkana rune. Actually, I've got 2 more Nightshade and 3 more Berkana runes. I've got plenty of magic restoration. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is move the Berkana runes into this chest. There we go. So now it's the mirror and just apples and mangoes. And then we've got a bag of just nightshade. I guess I'll put that in there for now. So nightshade bag, food bag. Okay. I don't know if this bow looks cool, but does it break or disappear after a set amount of time? I don't know. Also, I don't know where this teleporter takes me, so let's find out. Takes me back to the entrance. Alright, this is a little petty of me, and never mind. I don't want to... I was going to walk all the way back and get another Gibo rune, since I just used one. But I do not want to walk across the magic draining floor twice, especially after I just ate all that nightshade. So we're just going to leave it. You know what I should do? I should equip both of my weapons again. Old coot who thinks he's going to be reincarnated. You know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. Cure poison is EDL. Remember how I had that Jura rune? Yeah, we'll go ahead and use it now for a little bit of free healing. Notice how the Jura rune only restores 17, but my healing potions restore 38. I think that's because my healing spell skill is higher. So I'm making better quality potions. I think. In any case, walk up here and then walk over here. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I left a bunch of crap sitting here. What did I leave? Oh, I left... That's where I left the amulets. See, I knew I had more amulets and stuff. Oh, look, my +3 amulet of endurance vanishes. Cool. What perfect timing. Alright, let me drop off these amulets. Let me drop off these bracers. Tewa's rune I don't even care about, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it. And then we just got the chest with nightshade. I don't think I need all this nightshade. I really don't. I'm just going to use it. I'm just making sure that I don't accidentally eat the poison leftovers. And magical items and stuff. Let me put the amulet down there. The rest of this I don't care about. You have lost endurance. That's fine. That's the leftover nightshade. Okay. And then we've got the weird looking boots and helmet. I really don't need them, but they look so funny that I kind of want to bring them with me. Does that make any sense? No, I know it doesn't. Nightshade leftovers, I can just chuck at the wall. Yeah, the shell helmet just looks so funky. But it's one less armor point. Do I have room in my bag of holding? If I can put it in my bag of holding. How heavy are they, actually, first off? 1 and 2. They're not even all that heavy. You know what? I'm going to make myself happy and bring them with me. Just because I can. That's the magical item bag. That's the nightshade bag. This is the magical item bag. And actually, you know what? I'll put my sandals in that bag too. That way I've got 3 wearable items in there. So food, magical items, teleportation runes, nightshade. Okay. These go back in my hands. Got the 3 spheres here. The spheres here. Made the cool teleportation sound. Blue. This will also open up inventory slots. That's a cool looking barrier. And cool looking particle effects. Nice. Now then. +3 amulet of strength, +2 amulet of strength. I'll drop that. +2 amulet of protection. I'll drop. Ooh, protection though. Protection just gives me 2 AC, it looks like, because right now I'm 11. Not, yeah, so just adds 2 to my AC for a temporary amount of time. Could be useful. I don't want this wand. The wand can stay. Bracers actually might be helpful. Teleportation runes, magic items. No, food. This is my magic item set, so we'll put them in there. I'm gonna leave this. I'll bring along the +3 amulet of strength in case I need to fight some stuff. Yeah, I'm good with this. Yonder lie the realms of the 5 knights. Obey their laws or be punished. So, we have made it to the blue domain. It's been almost 2.5 hours. Do I stop now? Kind of need to eat some lunch. Let's explore just a little bit so we can get an idea of what lies ahead. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, Rowena. You know, I've never tried to stab Rowena. I wonder what happens if I try to stab Rowena. Let's find out. My, aren't we the violent one? Zephyr, you must listen to me. In but moments I will be teleported back to the council. The situation is very grave indeed. We have learned that Shadow Weaver seeks the ancient staff of summoning. Yes, I knew that. The staff is broken into 2 pieces, one of which is in his possession already. He must not be allowed to get the second half of the staff and mend it. If he does, we are truly doomed. I know that the other piece of the staff can be found in another world, a different plane of existence. Seek out the 8 skulls that imprison the souls of the defiant wizards. The skulls will be able to aid you in making your way to the other world where the staff is hidden. Farewell, I must go now. Okay. Next part of our quest. We've got a guy sitting here. A few different ways to go. A portal. An enemy, looks like. What brings you to the realm of the Blue Knight? I am the swordsman Macabre. Macabre? I'm going to call it Macabre. Forgive me, but I must sharpen my blade. One never knows when the horde might be called into battle. What do you know of this Blue Knight that you speak of? You must be a stranger to these parts of the labyrinth. The Blue Knight is the ruling lord of this area, the realms of the White, Eben. I think it's Eben, like ebony. When I was a kid, I used to say Ebon, but I think it's Eben. Green and Crimson Knights border his. It is an honor, Macabre. I am known as Zephyr. It is good to cross words with you, Zephyr. It is better to cross words than swords. With you, alas, I do hope that we are soon called to battle. It has been some time since I have been able to use this blade of mine. This White Knight, what do you know of him? To be honest, not much. He is like the others, always trying to outdo his counterparts. Between the 5 of them, there are countless alliances being made and broken. What do you know of the Ebon Knight? Not only is he the strongest of the knights, but he is also the most cruel. If even one of the other four would side with him, it would not be long before the others were destroyed. That will never happen. None of the knights are foolish enough to side with the Ebon Knight. Once the other three were slain, it would not be long before the Ebon Knight would dispose of his ally. The Green Knight? Of the five, the Green Knight is the most trustworthy. I think that is because he is also the weakest. He is not in a position to demand anything from the other four. He must despise the other knights. I am sure that he is often forced by the other four to do things against his will. Anything you can tell me about the Crimson Knight? I do not know much about him either. Passageway leading to the sections of the labyrinth nearest to the citadel are in the realm of the Crimson Knight. Like the seal and elemental barriers, this route is blocked by a great door. Is there a way to get past this door, aside from waiting for it to be opened? Aye, but it's never been done. In the floor before the great door there are holes. Into these holes must be dropped all 5 of the discs that the knights wear around their necks. So I'm going to have to get 5 tokens or discs from the knights to proceed. Discs! You have not mentioned discs. Each knight wears a disc or medallion around his neck. To get past the door without waiting for it to be opened, which may be months, one would have to defeat all 5 knights. Macabre, do you think such a feat is possible? It is impossible. Each knight is strong in his own right. Unless one of the knights sought an outsider as an ally, the Green Knight might attempt such a thing, but I doubt it. Alright, so we know what we need to do. We need to best all 5 knights. This switch opens this door. This probably opens by Kano. There is what looks to be a samurai walking around down here. Oh, hi. And it swung on me. I'm not doing much damage, actually. And it's doing quite a bit of damage to me. You have killed a samurai. Yeah, I took quite a bit of damage. Silver Sword did some, but not a huge amount. That's alright, I guess. Nightshade leftovers and a key. Don't need Nightshade leftovers, actually. Boop. Ow. Hit myself. Let's go ahead and heal while we have a spare moment. 2 samurai. Oh, he died. That might be bad because I can't get to that key. Never mind. So I guess he got insta-fragged when his samurai buddy teleported on top of him. Haven't seen that since Quake. So some Nightshade and another couple keys. Can't go back. You must complete the 3 challenges. Challenge 1. Challenge of the Mind. Challenge 2. Challenge of the Fighter. Challenge of the Mage. Alright. You know what? I wasn't necessarily going to explore this area. I'm here. Can't get out. Let's do it. Challenge of the Mind. Solve this equation. Oh, I see. Blank plus blank equals blank. And in the chest, it's a rock and a flask and a flask. So, rock, rock, Rock fits, but nothing happens. Empty flask plus rock equals broken flask. A token and a feather. I'll keep the feather. Might need it. Probably going to need it. Okay. Challenge of the fighter. I assume we're about to fight some enemies. I'm going to actually do double broadsword because the silver sword's not doing a ton of damage. Be prepared for battle. I am prepared. Actually, to be even more prepared, I'm going to pull out another broadsword and have that ready to go so that if one of them breaks, I can easily replace it. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. I'm going to isolate it so I don't have all of them trying to kill me at once. Ooh, a samurai helm. 1 AC bonus of 2. Oh, I'm going to put it on anyway because I want to. Yep, come and get me. That's right. Stand there while I trigger that so that your buddies don't join us. Good. Is that samurai mail? Yeah, samurai armor. 8 AC bonus of 10. I mean, it's a lot heavier than this elven chainmail, but heck yeah, the AC bonus. Look, he only did 4 damage to me. Another feather. I'll look at that in a minute. Right now I'm busy fighting for my life. Ooh, he did 23. Ow. 25. Ooh, I need to get away and heal. Even with the samurai armor on, that was a ton of damage. You have gained a level in long edge weapons. Nice. Inventory's full. Okay, that's fine. Got another feather and a couple apples laying around. I'm gonna, you know, I've got a couple apples in the inventory actually, so I'll go ahead and eat these. It's free healing. Where did my other broadsword go? Where did my other broadsword go? Ah, I accidentally threw it, I guess. Okay, I need that token. I know this is a lot lighter, but it's less than half of the AC, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. I'm going to keep this great plate helm, though. I might need the higher AC at some point. And what are you? Skull of Erastus. Zephyr, I was hoping that you would learn of the 8 skulls. I am Erastus, second youngest of the 9 wizards that defied Shadow Weaver. If 9 wizards defied the Dark Mage, why are there but 8 skulls? We learned this. One of them betrayed them. Come on, pay attention. When we fell to Shadow Weaver, 8 of us were destroyed. A most gruesome death were we forced to endure. After our bodies were destroyed, our souls were imprisoned in our skulls and cast into the labyrinth from high atop of the citadel. I am doomed to endure an eternity in limbo. Unless, well, that is of no concern of yours. The ninth, our leader, was turned by the Dark Mage and now serves the Evil Mage. He was known as Balthazar. Be wary of him, for if he knew of you, he would surely seek you out and destroy you. You must listen. To succeed in your quest, you must travel to another plane and retrieve the remaining half of the Staff of Summoning. To do so, you must learn the Gateway spell. 8 movements must be channeled to cast this spell. I will give you the first. Remember it. C. Seek out the skulls of the other 7 who fell to the Dark Mage. Each will give you another part of the spell and tell you what they can. I can help you no more. Farewell, Zephyr. Farewell. Blup. Okay. Blup. Got feathers, got nightshade, got the next token. I'm going to go ahead and drop the token in the slot. And then I will make note of the first part of the gateway spell. You must complete all 3 challenges before you continue. Probably 3 feathers. Alright. A, B, C, D, E. So gateway. E, blank, 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 blank. There we go. There's a teleporter. What's a teleporter going to do? Magic wall. Magic wall is bitch. There we go. And a samurai. Buddy, just do me a favor and die without hurting me too much. Please. My magic wall must have dissipated. Feather and token. Iron token doesn't fit in the hole. Feather. 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 Iron token. It's another skull. And I'm getting awfully low on health. You must start the controls from the upper left? How odd. What controls? Skull of Zona. Zephyr, I am Zona, the second mage to fall to Shadow Weaver. Concentrate. The following is the second movement in the Gateway spell. Backward C. I do not know what Erastus was able to tell you. Once you have the ability to channel the Gateway spell, you must use it to travel to another plane. In this other world, you will find half of the Staff of Summoning. You must retrieve it and bring it back to this world. Without it, we are all doomed. Shadow Weaver already has the second half of the staff. If he gets the other half before you, he will mend the staff and summon the god of magic into our world. This cannot happen. I can help you no more, Zephyr. For the sake of us all, I wish you well in your quest. Cool. And a sack. Another token. And some nightshade. I'm going to hold on to these nightshade leftovers and stuff, just in case the game is giving them to me for a specific reason. But I'm also going to do something, you know, just a little act of kindness. I'm going to take the skull of Zona, and I'm going to put it up here with the skull of Erastus so that they can talk to each other. That way they're not completely alone. I'm a nice guy. Actually, before I forget, let me heal also. Took a lot of damage. There we go. Smart of them to do the 3 feathers first before the iron token. That way, if you're stupid and you put the iron, try to put the iron token into the progression thing, you can't. You must start the controls from the upper left. All right. Master control room. Oh, this door is open now. This door wasn't open before. Nice. Okay, so I could go up and right, but we went to all that to open the control room. Let's go ahead and check out the control room. Go ahead and save first before I do. Must start the controls from the upper left. That's a lot of switches. Are you the Blue Knight? Greetings, friend. My name is Zephyr. May I ask what is yours? Well met, Zephyr. My name is Subotai. I am a warrior from the east who came with Korgas to join the Horde. I mean no dishonor to Korgas, but who is he? Before the shadow descended, Korgas was our most powerful Kazai warlord in our homeland. Before the eastern lands were conquered, Korgas was betrayed by an alliance of lesser Kazai. Kazaj? I think it might be Kazaj. There's a little tail at the end of it. Set upon by opposing forces, Korgas and a small group of his men barely escaped with their lives. Unfortunately, Korgas lost his family in the onslaught. He came here in despair. Korgas has forsworn his life to battle and awaits the day when he too shall fall to the sword. Since joining the Horde, Korgas has grown in power once more. He dwells not far from here. Korgas dwells nearby. I may need his help. Would he speak with me? I am sure that Korgas will speak with you, for he rarely denies anyone counsel, even a stranger such as you. He is a very wise man and knows many things. I should warn you, be certain to show him proper respect. It angers Korgas when our most sacred customs are ignored by others. How do I pay proper respect to Korgas? In our homeland, one must remove his footgear before entering another's living area. Before you enter to speak with Korgas, be sure to honor that custom. Your respect will surely impress Korgas. Okay, so make sure you remove your boots before you talk to him. Simple enough. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, okay, I do have an idea of what I'm doing. I'm flipping every single one of these. I don't know if there's a certain order you're supposed to do it in or what. Oh, there's a little Japanese flag on the wall over there. That's cute. I'm going to go ahead and restore my save game because I flipped all those. I don't know if I did it. I'm sure I didn't do it right because nothing happened. But we'll just leave it for the moment. Perhaps I will get more info about what I need to do later on with those. For now, we'll explore up here. 3 doors, probably 3 Kanos. Start with this one. Nope. Nope. And nope. That's a lot of magic I wasted. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this. And we're going to get this filled out on the map. One must start from the top left, it said. I don't know what it means by top left. Maybe here. None of the doors are open. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip them all again. It looks like that door's shut now. That's weird. Door was open before, wasn't it? So maybe one of those switches closes that door? Maybe. This is going to take some trial and error, I think. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nope. Nope. Didn't actually push anything. Here's the thing, too. They're all in the other position, so none of these might even do anything at the moment. I might have to switch them all back and then... You know what? Let's do that. Let's eliminate a variable, if possible. Put them all back in the initial position. Okay. Said I need to start from the top left. I would consider that's left. I guess this would maybe be top left, or maybe this one. I don't know. But we're just going to go through and flick them in one by one, and then we'll look at the map after each one to see if anything has happened. I'm getting hungry. I hope I can figure this out before I stop for the day, but if I don't, I don't. None of those doors have opened yet. Oh, there we go. So before I do anything else, let's run over and see what's behind that door. Apparently lightning is behind that door. Ah! I don't know the spell for lightning shield. Didn't do too much damage. You've killed a will-o-wisp. Kano? Nope. This is going to be a lot of trial and error. I can already tell. Alright, what's the last one I flipped? That one? If I flip this one, what happens? Looks like that door shut, but two other doors opened up. So if I run over here and flip this switch, do these doors stay open? They do. I'll wait for it to shoot a lightning bolt and then run up and hit it while it's recovering. Wait for it to get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. There we go. Just don't want to take unnecessary damage. Alright, so we've got a couple more doors here that are shut. And another door here that's shut. Okay. This is an annoying puzzle. Okay. Those are open now, but those are shut. Okay, that opens up a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back. Just so much back and forth and Now we can come up here and it looks like this opened up. More doors. Not to be confused with Lord of the Rings, and more doors. That bottom door just connects in with the room that we already had access to. Basically, the more I map this out, the more I'll be able to figure out like exactly which switches I need to hit. But it's going to take a while. Okay, it looks like another one of those doors opened up now. So if I do that and that, then is it open? Yes. What a weird puzzle, man. I gotta go map it out so that I can then look at it on the map and see what has changed. Come on, fire at me. Without hitting me, preferably. Okay. Ow. Okay, they do a lot more damage just punching me than they do shooting the lightning. And another door. This is the type of thing that I would prefer to do off stream. Just find my way through, because I feel like this is not going to be exciting for anybody to watch. But so be it. That did open that up. Okay. So I need to boop, 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 boop. And now I should be able to, yeah, that'll give me access to the top right. I'm also going to go ahead and heal while I'm at it, since I took a good chunk of damage. Wait, does the layout of the switches directly correspond to like which rooms they open? I think I might get it. In the white domain. There's samurai coming to kill me. Or try to kill me. Of course, you died up against a wall, so I can't even use your corpse. Okay. I think I might understand. Maybe. I think I might. I'm going to go ahead and stop here for now because testing this is going to take a while longer. We've got an open passageway to the White Knight's domain, but I think I might understand how to get through just as a test. So see how it's 4 rooms and 4 rooms. I feel like going like boom, 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 boom. Now these rooms should all be open. They're not. Why are they not? And then like if we do that, and then that, does that open? See that the top route there on the left is open now. The bottom one did not open up. That's interesting. That is no longer open. Now it is, except that door is shut now. And now that door is shut. And now I've got a clear path. All right, let's do just a little bit more exploring. I think I'm understanding how the switches work. This is just going to take me probably to another dead end. Yes, but that's okay. And the other room at the top is going to be probably identical. But we'll be able to see it on the map, so then we can look at the doors and know that we're potentially making progress. Return to master control area. Oh. Well, that's a handy little shortcut, maybe. But what's up here? Let's find out. Okay, I don't see any doors. Only the quick and agile shall pass unharmed. I mean, I'm at 20 agility. Oops. But it's probably going to be more of me reacting. Ah, got stuck on a wall. Ouch. I saw there was a ladder up, but I feel like there's more to explore down here. Maybe. Where am I? Crimson Domain. Okay, apparently that's a shortcut to Crimson. I'm not sure I'm done exploring blue yet. I mean, I'll run around, but this plate must be way down to activate teleporter in teleportation control room. Okay. Well, it doesn't want to be way down right now. I'm going to come back down. I'm going to climb up and see if this other ladder spits me out in like white domain or something. And if it does, then this is like another underground shortcut. It sure does. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to proceed. There's a lot to explore. What I am going to do is See if I can warp anywhere. Just for funsies. Where did that warp me? Pretty much middle of the domain. Well met, stranger. I am one of Lord Korguz's guards. He will speak to you if you wish. These are his quarters. Be sure to show him proper respect. Noted. I am Lord Korguz. I am honored, for I see that you know the customs of my people. If you would have entered my quarters without first removing your footgear, I would have had you slain. Before we proceed, my name is Zeph. Come to join my battle group. Information I can provide. Not for hire. Seek to destroy Shadow Weaver. Merely live for battle. May have knowledge. Seek out the Ancient Blade Warmonger. Find a hidden area in caverns below the levels controlled by the 5 Knights. By teleportation, magic will steal. Salute your bravery. Much war is very evil and will extract a price. Okay, but how do I get your token then? Medallion. Seal. Die. Since I'm not proceeding. How dare you enter my quarters with total disregard for my customs? When will you foreigners learn to respect the codes of others? I shall have your head for this. Alright, we'll go ahead and freeze all of them. I'm just curious how much it takes to actually kill any of these. A lot. Wow, I died really fast. Okay. That'll do it for now. I might stream some more of this later tonight. I'm not sure, but it was a solid 3 hours. Oh, I need to write down the second part of the gateway spell. Backwards. See. Okay. Finished out elemental barriers, and we're into the Knight's domains. And this lever puzzle is a pain in the ass, but I think I'm figuring it out. So, yeah. Try to come back to this later tonight, maybe, and do a second stream. We'll see. See how things go. Thanks for watching. Tune. Good to see you again. Catch you all next time.